everybody, my name is Jacqui Van Ham. I'm from the VintageAdvantage.com project. I'm here in delightful, beautiful Prague, Czech Republic. It's a little bit of an overcast day, but it's beautiful here nonetheless. It's been incredible. I actually have only been here about 3 weeks. I decided last year to ship my 1972 BMW R75/5 here to Europe, ship it here to go to some races and rallies and see the exciting and diverse European motorcycle culture, which is very different from America. And I absolutely have fallen in love with it and think that it's wonderful. And I'm going to be here for another month and a half. I'm in Czech Republic, actually, because this weekend I will be attending a city here called, a track here called Brno. I hope I'm saying that right. It's for World Superbike this weekend, of which this year BMW is their beginning year for World Superbike racing, and so I'm very excited to go and see how they do. They seem to be doing very well, and that's what I'm doing here, just traveling around and meeting some of the amazing people along the way that are involved in motorcycling, and it's just been fantastic so far. And Prague has been incredibly beautiful and wonderful, and I've learned how important the beer culture here is. This is my 1972 R75/5. It's called a toaster tank in English because of the huge chrome panels on the sides. Reminds people of a toaster. It's a 750cc bike. It has 4 gears. Horizontally opposed engine, of course. Very traditional BMW engine, air-cooled engine. What else about this bike? It has these flat European-style handlebars. The American bars were a little bit higher and more pulled back. I did take off the turn signals just for aesthetic reasons. I like the way this bike looks with a little bit less on it. I like that very much. That's why it only has 1 mirror as well. I did the same. As far as the paint goes, the paint is pretty original. The only thing that I had the good fortune of having done was at Garmisch-Partenkirchen for BMW Motorrad Days this year. I was very lucky to have the actual women who hand pinstripe from the factory in Berlin come and actually redo all the pinstripes on the bike. So they're very, very fresh and they look wonderful. And Garmisch-Partenkirchen was probably the only opportunity ever in the world to have ever had this done. So I'm very, very proud and very, very happy that they could do this for me. Very cool thing. As far as the engine goes, right before I came here for this trip, which is going to end up being somewhere in the neighborhood of probably 15 to 16,000 kilometers, I had Bob's BMW and Motorworks of Chicago actually rebuild the engine with brand new pistons, cylinder rebore, rings, all brand new fresh top end, so it runs perfect. No problems whatsoever, doesn't leak any oil, and just runs like a clock. It's BMW, it always does.
Not suitable for me.
Okay.
I have another idea
To improve
how to mount sidecar to BMW motorcycle.
Oh.
So the connection is my system.
Custom. It's your custom setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. And he was saying, did you fabricate then like some sort of wheelchair mount or something in here too to put his wheelchair?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not on now, but
Yeah.
I have it. I can show it to you.
Yeah.
I
Very
have it
cool.
here, but I drive with it normally, so I will take it out.
Yeah. Is this, do you still ride on this then? This is your daily ride, or does it
Not
stay
not
here?
daily, but
Every once in a while.
some weekends I drive with it, and also my wife drives.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. Very easy
Yeah.
to lock in and have this chair.
It works.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool.
Sam celý dám kovárnu a dosněl zvuk kovadlin. Jen si krměj holuby a nevylej zaj znor. Kozy jsou hubený a holky mají povadlý. Smutný oči turistů, co přijíždějí z hor. Je to sice pakárna, že tu není kovárna. Jsou však nový hospody, kam můžem chodit pít. Zpátky se to nedá vzít, dlouho nám buší bude znít. Cinkali jsme klíčem a chtěli restituce mít. Pak jsme při poslali by měl stát nový hotel. Bráníku města opak prostem rozvalin. Nám vůbec nevadí však nových časů model. Hotelu na baru zazní zvuk kovadlin. Je to sice pakárna, že to není kovárna. Jsou však nový hospody.
You know, in America, even though you can look on Google and search, you just can't find these little, you know, very rare things that are going on, or you know, things that are big here. We don't get enough press about, so we don't know about it. So it's very, very hard, and I have to make very tough decisions. You know, like this weekend is World Superbike here in Brno, Czech Republic, and it's also Formula One car racing, but still very cool, very European racing at Hockenheim in Germany, and then there's also vintage motorcycle racing and sidecar racing in Salzburg this weekend. Hello again. So anyway, so where I left off was actually the whole idea of this trip and coming here, because I actually came here last year, and I had the good fortune of going to Austin MotoGP, the Dutch TT, and I just fell in love with the motorcycling culture here in Europe, and how diverse and how different it is, and how it really is a very cool way of life here, and it's much bigger than in America. So I kind of tried to figure out how I could manage to do this, and talked to some of my good friends at bmwmoa.org, contacted them, and they very, very helpfully put me in contact with some fantastic companies who provided some of the apparel that I have, so that way I could be able to come here and tour Europe and see this exciting culture for myself. I've been here for 3 weeks already. I'm going to be here for about another 2 months. I've already gone to the Dutch TT again this year. I just got back from Sachsenring, which is the German TT. I went to Garmisch-Partenkirchen BMW Motorrad Days, which was fantastically cool, the largest BMW rally in the world. Very, very special. And then I've just been kind of touring and also meeting up with some incredible motorcycle people along the way. I'm definitely hoping to go see the Black Forest here, definitely going to go see the south of France, northern Italy for a couple different museums, touring Czech Republic, of course, for a couple days, and going to Brno to see World Superbike this weekend. At the end of the trip, I'm absolutely keeping my fingers crossed to make it to the Isle of Man Manx races. Very important, very historical road race. It's actually celebrating its 101st year this year, so it'll be very, very incredible, very special to see.